Hi, I'm Emily, and this is my YouTube channel. Thanks so much for being here. As you can see, we have a guest today. Welcome, Chef Chris.
Hi.
You might have seen Chris on Epicurious with me, and on a whole bunch of other stuff.
That's right.
Yeah, thanks so much for being here.
Yeah.
We're doing
my pleasure.
A spooky Halloween episode, as you can maybe see.
Halloween is one of my favorite holidays of all time, so I wanted to do something, spooky. Mm-hmm. And something that the people at home can do sort of easily, if they can find all of the ingredients. And it's a showstopper, if you're having like a Halloween party and you kind of want to make it upscale. And they come through and they'll see this bowl and they'll think, what is that?
What the heck?
So that's what we're making. We're going to do a risotto with squid ink and some squid.
Nice. I'm very excited for this. And yeah, again, thank you for being here. To both of you. All right, well, let's get started.
So we got some arboreal rice.
Arboreal rice.
Yep. It's what you use when you're doing risotto. Mm-hmm. And then here's
some... really the only rice for risotto.
And then here's some onion, but if you want to use shallot, that's cool too.
We're a pro-shallot, pro-onion household here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then here comes that color.
Yeah.
Some roasted peppers.
Just like...
Yep.
Little tiny bits of roasted peppers.
And then here's your squid. Ooh. Look at that. That looks
really... the noise it makes.
Oh, man. Look at it. Right? And then here's some clam broth. And then here's some caviar, because I'm fancy like that.
Fancy.
Right? And then here's some squid ink because I'm dark like that too. All right?
Hell yeah. And we got vegetable oil. Vegetable oil.
Right? Because in the end, it's going to be a very simple dish of things that you can find at the supermarket.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, depends which supermarket, but sure. My C-Town has been stocking more and more caviar. So. All right, so what's our first step here?
All right, so I'm going to sweat the onion.
All right.
A little bit. I'm going to drop a little drip, drip, drip right there into the pan.
Every time people say sweat the onion, I feel like
sweating to
like
the
I should
oldies.
make the onion nervous. Like, you have an exam tomorrow that you forgot about.
I'm not really looking for color, mainly just to get it a little bit translucent, get that flavor and the aroma. The one thing about an onion is that as you cook it, all its liquid will begin to kind of leach out, and then the caramelization comes when that same liquid works its way back into the onion, and then you start to get color. So this way I'm getting the juices of the onion out, and that way that onion flavor will still be in the rice. So not too much color here. You can kind of see it starting to change up a little bit. Can you see it? Ha ha! So then I add the arboreal rice to that, and then I stir that up too.
We got our onion, we got our vegetable oil, we got our rice.
And what's happening here is that it's going to toast the rice as well as suck in all of that onion taste and flavor.
Also, if this spider is bugging you, just let me know.
As long as I don't get bit and turn into Spider-Man,
I think you're gonna be all right.
Venom or something like that, I think I might be all right.
I fed her really well this morning. Also, if anyone's seen Dan.
All right, here is a little bit of clam broth, but you could use crab, you can use lobster. I like to use the seafood broth because in the end it is going to be a squid risotto.
Right, it's
so
got seafood.
It has the seafood in there. You can use shrimp, whatever you like. And I add just a little bit at a time while stirring your risotto. And because what that's going to do is create or get starchy.
All right.
And the one thing about risotto, its creaminess comes from the starch.
Yeah, it's like the arboreal rice has starch that it like releases as you cook it.
Yep. Yeah. So I like to keep stirring because what that's going to do is get all that starch out. Yeah.
Is it like this is okay? I don't know if this is true or not. Is it like the friction helps like get the starch out?
I think the agitation.
Or is that shirts?
It's the agitation of, getting all that starch, it's moving, you know, and every time that happens, it works its way out. It's almost like when you're making that sushi rice and you're washing it and it gets cloudy and you have to rinse it off. It's the same thing right here.
Cool.
Because you see all that cloudiness.
Yeah.
That's happening.
But here
now.
we want the cloudiness.
You want that.
Yeah.
That's the starch. Would you like to stir?
Sure. Oh yeah, I've just been like freeloading here. How long does this typically take?
Like 20, 25 minutes. That's why you add very little stock at a time. You know, because you're stirring it, you're letting the rice absorb all that liquid. You know, and then when you need more, you add more. You know when it's going to be done when the rice becomes somewhat clear.
Right.
As long as you still see all of the little white.
Yeah, like it's white in the center. That's how you know it's hard. I just
We've become friends.
You've befriended the spider.
We've become friends.
And I noticed you put the clam broth in cold instead of warm. What's the difference?
Well, you can put it in hot, and what that does is that it keeps the temperature, like it'll go much faster. But every time you add a cold liquid, you kind of shock it, you know, to keep it from getting out of reach.
Yeah.
You know, I like to get it there, then kind of pull it back in. Get it there, then pull it back in.
Nice.
You know.
I can tell that that's a good broth because this already smells really good.
Spooky.
Spooky. It's frighteningly delicious.
All right, so I've been in this cauldron now for a little bit of time, and I'm going to check to see where the rice is or the risotto is. Now, I wouldn't recommend this at home, but I'm going to actually put my hand inside of this burning hot cauldron. Have you ever heard that story about Al Green from back in the day? So Al Green, before he became a pastor, was taking a shower at his house, and his wife came across some things that he shouldn't have done, and while he was in the shower, she took a pot of grits and threw it on Al Green while he was in the shower.
I did not know this story.
Yeah. so I would not recommend putting your hand inside some, you know, stuff that will stick to you, or else you'll kind of have that Al Green kind of effect. But I'm brave, so here we go. And we're about, 8 to 10 minutes away. I'm going to make this dish really emo and dark now. All right?
Wake me up inside.
Here we go. That black squid ink goodness.
Oh, I'm so excited.
The point of no return.
Ooh, that looks cool. What would you say for people that haven't had it, like squid ink tastes like?
To me, the flavor is very subtle.
Yeah.
Like you'll look at it and you'll think, oh my God, it's black, dark, it probably tastes like mud. But it's almost, unless you get like really good squid ink, the flavor is subtle. It's almost kind of fishy,
Yeah.
So it
Makes sense, comes from the sea.
Yep. So usually when you're working with squid ink, it's normally like in a seafood-based kind of thing, like with the
right. And you see seafood like pasta with it. Like...
seafood pasta. People do that. I've even seen people do it. They put squid ink in bagels.
Ooh.
To where
put some lox on there.
Exactly.
You got yourself a breakfast. That exactly. Very tasty.
So they'll make like a squid ink bagel with the cream cheese, and then they'll roll the outside in caviar.
Oh.
So the entire bagel.
It's not like a $200 bagel.
Right. The entire bagel, is black, like stark black, until you cut it open. Then you have the white on the inside with the chives or something like that. So
I'm drooling a lot. Hold it together, Duncan.
All right, so this is pretty much good to go. I like it. A lot of people, like, you'll go out to any restaurant or you'll see people that make risotto and it's so tight. Like you could actually spackle some to the back of a painting and put it up on the wall, and it'll stay there for 10 years. But to me, risotto should always be loose and creamy like that.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Almost like an oatmeal.
That's beautiful.
You know, like
I definitely pretty much have exclusively made it super tight, but only because I don't know what I'm doing.
All right, so now I'm going to cook the squid. Now you can poach it in a court bouillon, you can sear it. I'm going to sear it because I want to make it a little spicy with some cayenne, some togodashi. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
And you'll notice, you know, like all these tentacles, and you think, oh my God, how gross is that? But you know what?
I love squid.
It's Halloween.
Yeah.
And if you eat fried calamari, then you eat this. So stop fronting. Okay. I'm just going to put this in. You may not need it all. And then I'm going to make it spicy. I'm one of those dudes, I don't do it like this. I do it like this.
Living on the edge.
On the edge. I don't mind the heat. And again, because it's a fish, I don't cook it to where it's like super well done. You know, you still want to, you want it to be cooked, but you don't want it to be over chewy.
Right.
And that's one of the things with squid that can happen.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're all done.
Ready to plate. Okay.
We're ready to plate. Okay.
Awesome. Let's do it.
All right, so this is the dish. You know, very Halloweeny, very spooky, but also kind of cool. So that if you were actually at a Halloween extravaganza, and this was put in front of you, you'd be like, yo.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty Halloweeny.
Yeah, and like steps, pretty easy.
Really easy.
You know?
Super easy to do.
And it looks amazing. I'm really excited to try it.
And you can get all these ingredients, once again, at any bodega or supermarket.
All you have to do
all
is
across
wander
the
into
country.
your nearest specialty food store and
say, hey, where the squid ink at? And the caviar.
Yeah, and your bodega man will definitely be like, of course, I'm glad you asked.
Hey, where's that spider?
Oh,
Did he go
haven't
somewhere?
seen.
Okay. Well, I guess we're safe to eat.
Alright, you're all coming with me.
It's good, right? You can taste all that sea in there, and
A little bit of spice.
the caviar, and
Yeah.
and the squid is spicy. Right?
It's so good. Yeah.
All right.
And that risotto is so nice and creamy. Just like really delicious, you know?
Hey!
I mean, I could eat this for...
Yo.
Gee, sorry about that.
The spider must be close by.
Oh, this is so good.
Hello. Hello.
Sorry, do you mind if I just 1 second?
Hey, Emily. Hey, yo. Help. Hey, Emily. Hello. Hey.
All right. Well, this was so much fun.
Yeah, man, my pleasure. It's fun. You know, I hope that the people, they learn something good.
Yeah, this was so delicious and such a blast and very spooky looking.
Yep.
And thank you for being here. Where can the people find you? What do you have going on?
Well, you can catch me all over the place. I'm going to be up in Harlem on 128th and Broadway, so you can come up and get some biscuits, or you can check me out down at ICE. I'm going to be at the Charlotte Food and Wine Festival in October 22nd to the 24th.
Oh, very cool.
So if you're in Charlotte, come and see me there.
Yeah, awesome. And I'll put links to all that stuff down below so that you can find Chef Chris easily.
Right here.
It's down there.
Right there. Like, keep on going. Keep
Yeah.
keep going.
Yeah, you see, this is the screen part. We're looking at the below the screen part. And while you're down there, if you liked this video, don't forget to give it a like. And if you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button. Why not? Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you very soon.
Oh.
Excuse me. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch up with you later.
Catch up. Cat's up.
I'll catch up with you later. That's so funny.